What is up, guys? Welcome on back to the channel. And just real quick, before before I do the off season, I'm actually in week 2 right now, but I kind of had an epiphany yesterday about I think what's going on with my team. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but I have multiple X Factor players on my team, and they never ever proc, and they never say stay come on or anything. They don't even show that they have X Factors. If you notice, I don't even think I'm not sure if people have ever even noticed. Let me turn this down. Sorry, I'm watching something in the background. So, and my brother, who's badass, plays. Hold on. God damn it, I'm rolling over something. I'm watching. I'm not watching this team now, but I was watching it yesterday. And he's got his guys have X factors. They're showing. They're glowing. They're doing well. He's kicking ass. But I'm watching his team, and I use a lot of the same things that he uses because he's shown me that. He's shown me a lot of things in the game that I used to never pay attention to. I would just play the games and just mindlessly play and whatever. So he's shown me a lot more of the detail in the game, which is awesome. But I'm watching him play, and his defensive linemen are, just almost unblockable. The quarterback's hiking the ball. They're in almost instantly. His offensive line road grades. I know he does like a defensive line stuff and offensive line and corner stuff and everything. His corners are playing real well. And I'm watching and I'm like, man, why are my players not doing that? Like, our teams are very similar. His might be a little better than mine. Mine might be a little better than his in some spots. I don't know how comparatively our teams, but I think my team's fairly close to his. My team's about almost as good as you can get, to be honest. At this stage, but excuse me, I digress. That's not the point. The point is, I was thinking about, I'm like, man, I don't have any X factors. Like, my players don't show up. I don't think they even have X factors when they play. I don't think like their abilities even can come on. And the more I think about it, the more I think this weekly stuff, I don't think even works either. That's why I'm having such a hard time with controlling teams, and it seems like they just do whatever they want at times and all that. And my defensive line just gets stood up and they stand there and they're not shedding blocks or nothing. I don't think that, we can't cover anybody. I don't think my weekly strategies work, and I want to show you what I use. So before we go into the off season, I want to show you kind of what I use and why I'm thinking that. Hold on. Why are these gold? Which one again am I? I don't use these anyway. I don't use anything offensive. Okay? And my offensive line still plays fine. My quarterback still plays well. This is what I use. Aerial suppression, bookend busters, sheddables. Well, for them, I just started using this. I started using this last game, but I'll show you what I typically use. Ground guardians for the linebackers. Mano a mano. Load the box. Okay. And I would use this sometimes here, but now I think I'm going to start using bookend busters just because to get off blocks and think, oh, this right here. Mr. Dream, that's what I would use. Hold on. Sheddables, mano a mano, load the box, ground. I don't know why this is done. Oh, allow 4 touchdowns in a game. Yeah, because I do it all. I do that constantly because they all they do is fucking go down the field on me. Yeah, that one. This is what I use. So I'm gonna upgrade that. I'm not gonna confirm it, but so I use aerial suppression, right, which gives me increased man coverage on blitz plays, which is good. Bookend busters, which gives me basically better block shedding and for power and finesse defensive ends, which I should be getting in a fairly decent amount. Sheddables, which is probably the best thing for a defensive line. Honestly, it's probably I think it's a staple in Badass's stuff. He uses really good shit. He's the one that showed me this one. Okay, so I use sheddables and bookend busters, aerial suppression for blitzing, linebackers, the ground guardians, which I think really is good. Mano a mano for the in-breaking routes and everything like that. And I think that, I don't know if he uses this one or not. Mr. Dream is really good. Increased knockout chances of 10 yards. And you see, all they do, I'm getting moss constantly. They catch every fucking goddamn ball. And it's just none of these things work. I don't put one thing on my offense. And they just, excuse me. And these teams just go down the field and they do whatever they want. Sorry, I just woke up. And they just do whatever they like. And it's just, the more I think about it, the more I think since my X factors don't show up, here I'll show you my team and their X factors. Let me see if I can see who has an X factor and who doesn't. I don't know. Jaden Daniels has an X factor. Okay, Jaden Daniels has an X factor. I believe Charbonnet has an X factor. Max security, the guy fumbles twice a game. When they need him to fumble, he fumbles it. He's got an. I don't think his X factor ever comes on. And it just, like I said, this just hit me. I'm not using it as an excuse. I don't think these things are working for me. I think my game's glitched. He's got an X factor. I don't think Bowman's an X factor. He's a superstar. I don't think that Whitefield's an X factor. He's just a regular star. Yeah, I think that's it. So I have Fullerton, Charbonnet, Fullerton, and Daniels. I don't think Sonata is. Oh, he is. Sonata's an X factor. I don't know how he got there, but he's an X factor. Is Campbell an X factor? No, I don't think he is. I don't think Nolan is. I know I'm forcing him to start. He's not even a big problem for me, to be honest. He's fine. I think he's allowed like 3 sacks in like over a year. I mean, he's playing fine for me. And half the sacks are probably my fault. McCree's a superstar. I thought he'd be more than that. Knox, I think, is an X factor. No, he's a superstar. Shit. Okay. Lombardo's a superstar. Okay. It should say it. No, it says Conroy's nothing. He's nothing. So Brackens isn't anything. Briggs isn't anything. Howard's isn't anything. Like, I'm seeing it now. Bartlett's a superstar. Now, in the defense of the AI or whatever, my defensive line isn't like superstar. Now, it was way better last year with my other ends. These guys are younger and they need experience, so I'm kind of having to grow with these guys. But in time they'll be good. In time they'll be. But like, let's compare to last season when they were still getting stood up and they were X Factor 99s and fucking, couldn't sign with them. They wanted $40 million a year. So I had a complete superstar stud defensive line last season, and this is what the same shit was still happening. Bartlett's the only guy on my team that can get in at a decent rate. Knowles gets in sometimes, and sometimes he gets stood up. So these guys get stood up. Howard and Brackens, I already knew they'd be inconsistent anyway. But Reynolds, superstar X Factor. Okay. Wallace is not even he's a star. But he's still a 91, which is crazy. You figured Wallace would be at least a superstar. Allen, I think the silver. Okay. Fine. Baker's a X Factor. So none of the, I don't know about you guys, but I should change his X Factor, actually. I know the reinforcement I think I put on him. But I try not to change my players. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. So anyway, my point is I have. Hold on. DeJean's a fucking superstar. He should be an X Factor. All right, so I have one. Let's count them up. Right, let's count up my Super X Factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last year, the other 2 guys my bookends were X Factors, so I had 2 more X Factors. 6, 7, 8. So right now I have 8. I had 10, at least 10 last year, unless someone went down. At least 10 X Factors last year, on top of all this, the defensive stuff I put on. So that's where my frustration comes from. And like this year, my defense is not quite as good as it was last year. But my defense is still a 91 overall. I think it was a 93 overall. My offense is higher than my defense, which is the first time it's been. First season it's been. I just think because my players are progressing and all that. But it's just, I think that's what's going on. I don't think my weekly strategies are even working, to be honest. I don't think they're kicking in. I don't think my X Factors work. So I think I'm going in basically with none of that. And I think that's what my issue is. So I don't know. I'm going to keep doing the weekly strategies and everything. I don't feel a difference with them. Now that I'm thinking about it. I was thinking about it yesterday when I was out with my son. I'm like, hold on. I don't think my strategies are nothing. Or no, it might hit me when I was watching Badass. I'm watching Badass, and I'm like, his team looks like he's got his strategies on. He's playing. They're playing like they're working. And mine look like they fucking don't. I don't think my weekly strategies or X Factors work. I think my game has a glitch in it. I do. I mean, I could be wrong, but if you guys watch the game that's gonna about to pop up, I don't have any players with any. It doesn't even show an X on them. My quarterback has an X on it. And there's nothing on them. I truly think that the strategies and my X factors don't work. I think they're just my teams are coming in with nothing, and that's why I feel like the other team feels boosted at times because they have their X factors going and they've got their shit. They're if they do it. I don't know if they do weekly strategies or not. I'm assuming the computer does, but I think that's why it feels so up and down to me. I think it feels so up and down because their strategies and their X factors are kicking in and mine are not. So, but anyway, I'll see you guys on this is week 2. I'll see you on week 1 in the off season. I'm obviously not happy. I'm obviously not happy. I don't even have any music, I don't think, on it. So, but anyway, enjoy it. The draft goes pretty well. And, you get a little preview of what happens in the first game. You'll see it. It's a good game. So I wouldn't skip over it. The game actually ends up being good. So, but it is frustrating. You'll see what I'm talking about. The game gets very frustrating for me. And I guess I'll just continue with this. I was talking yesterday when I was recording like my playoffs and everything about maybe not playing this season. I'll just keep playing, but I truly think my X factors and my weekly strategies just don't even kick in. I think I set them and then nothing happens. But anyway, enjoy, guys. Well, I mean, just bullshit game. I guess we'll do the off season. I don't know I don't know if I'm gonna play this season or not. I'm just gonna record the off season. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm getting tired of this game. I'm just getting really tired of it, to be honest. I mean, look at the difference in like overall and shit. 92 defense against a 87 offense. I couldn't stop them. I can't call any plays. I can't call any variety of plays because 90% of them just don't work. It's absolutely ridiculous. I guess we'll just keep going here. Points per game. I was like at 17 about, I don't know, a month ago. And I haven't stopped anybody. I don't even want to do that. Did the Super Bowl happen yet? No, okay, I guess advance it. I'll do the upgrade later. Yeah, I mean, don't be surprised if I don't play this season. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really kind of over this shit. I'm over this difficulty. I'm over this bullshit. I'm over it, man. I've built this really, really good fucking defense, and it doesn't matter. Maybe I gotta find exploits or something. I just gotta exploit the game, to be able to have a fucking good experience. Oh shit, I screwed up. I didn't show the results from last season. Hold on. League history. 49ers won. They didn't even go 500 and won the Super Bowl. Awesome. It's great to see. Ha! He never got signed. They had plenty of money to sign him. I mean, they had plenty. It's like they didn't have money. They had money to sign him, so I don't know what they want from me. Tucker as well. I'm not signing anybody. We have 3 first-round picks. There's no reason to sign anyway. I'm like my tires are deflated, I guess, so to speak. I don't even care about this anymore. Could not care less about this. Put together a team and we'll see what happens. I'm not even putting music on or nothing. Yeah, went to the Broncos. Not gonna matter. Whitefield's gonna play a lot this year. I don't know where he's gonna play, but I'm just kind of getting an overview of the team and what I need to grab. Probably defensive tackle, defensive end. Grant Sharp. I think I drafted him last year, actually. All right. One of these guys a middle linebacker. I mean, just the amount of like really good players I have is crazy. It just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Like I just played that game after I woke. It's like ruined my day. After I woke up, and I'm just. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I have a headache. It just frustrating, man. Like I said, I don't mind losing. I really don't mind losing, but I mind losing like that. I mind where it's just like, wow, they're just unstoppable. Big surprise. They're just right down the field. They're just doing whatever they want. It's annoying. Let's go here. I don't even know what I can get. I had a plan coming into this offseason. I don't even care about it anymore. All my ends that I've scouted are gone. Where's all my fucking players that I favorited? They're all gone. I had really good defensive ends too. Fucking really, really good one. I need an end. Fuck, man. Well, there's no edges to draft because they're all taken. Somehow they're all taken when none of them are rated all that high. They were like second round picks. All right, I'm just gonna have to grab this first guy. I don't like him that much. It doesn't matter. It's fucking it doesn't even matter. I guess this guy. Care. I don't even fucking care, to be honest with you. Right. Don't even fucking care. None of my players that are favorited are even on here. Oh, there's one guy way down here. A tight end, for some reason I fucking put on there. They all suck. Marco Beltran. Every player's from a fucking third world country. Chris Cox. He's a zone corner. Juan Ricardo. He's fucking elite at literally everything. I'm going to change everything about him. Looks like he's good. Oops. Yeah, I'm wasting my time on these games, to be honest. I'm just wasting my time on them. I'm wasting my time on this game. It just makes me mad. It just angers me. This fucking game just angers me. Damn, I don't even fucking care anymore. Don't even care. Don't even care anymore. I need a linebacker. Is that what I needed? Middle linebacker? Let's see what we got. Probably all shit. Marco Perez. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. It's from the fucking Dominican Republic. Crap, I don't even fucking know. It's fine. All my players suck I got somewhere. Doesn't matter, I'll probably never see the field. See him on the field. I don't think I'm playing this game after this. It's still turned me off this much. Bill Weber. Enrique Estrada. Every fucking player. Jose Arfo. Every fucking player. This guy looks good. This is the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I think this guy's going to be really good here. Jones. Great enough, man. He just sucks. Like all the other players I drafted. I need to draft a punter. Should probably look at my roster and see what I need, right? Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get a corner. Let's go try to get like a fucking gem here. I like his size. Nugs. Good speed and everything. Draft him. All defense, won't matter. Picking all defense, won't matter. I don't even remember what I needed, to be honest with you. Terry Russo. He's the 300th player in the draft. There we go. Pick a putter here. Picking a putter. Best one on the ball. Absolutely terrible and disappointing offseason. Offseason. Just fucking dog shit. All of it. Yeah, just every player's the same. Morrison has some fucking promise, but this guy actually might be here good. Let me see his strength. He's not very strong, but I think he's a finesse guy anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Dylan Briggs. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, the edges are the same fucking player. So that's fine. I mean, I got two decent players there. This Mike might be end up being a good backup. This Sam might be good. The Mike's fast. Jesus Christ, this guy's really fast. None of these fucking names are staying. These guys will all be something different. So, sorry. Sorry if you're offended. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a minute. I'll talk about roster. I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, welcome on back. Here's the roster. I made two. I signed two people. One was off the regular free agency. One was off the practice squad. So, oh shit. You know, hold on. Let's I'll show them to you, and I'll kind of. I didn't go through his like swag and shit. Anyway, so okay, let's go through depth chart. No, I'll show you the two players real quick. So I signed Will Campbell. He's going to be like an all-around backup for me, believe it or not. He's not going to start because I don't know if I'll be able to sign him. But he's going to be really good. He's going to be kind of inside for me, like guards and everything. Also, the other guy here that I signed was this guy Falk. I ended up cutting 39 Brown from the 49ers that I signed originally, and I got this guy. It looks like he might be good. He's only normal development, but everything else works out for him. So I want to kind of edit this guy real quick. Actually, no, I'll leave him like that. Big ol' ears. So yeah, there's only two signings that I did. So Falk's going to kind of be a backup to the free safety. He's 225 pounds, but he's fast. I think he can be good, so we'll see what happens. But let's go to the roster, I guess, the depth chart. May not even matter to be honest. So Daniels and Russo, those are two quarterbacks that I kept. I cut Mills and everybody else. Same running backs as I've always had. Weiss, fullback again. Bowman, Fullerton, the second receiver. In fact, I think I might put him at number one receiver. I don't know. But Whitefield's going to be the number three receiver, but he's really going to be the number two receiver because Fullerton's going in the slot. So we'll see how that goes. But because he's by far my best slot receiver. So we'll see how it goes. Left field's pretty fast on the outside. So, and Holiday will, and Lane will be the backups. Sanat and the Taylor, who's the new, I forget what his name was when I drafted him, but this is the guy that I drafted. I'm going to have him kind of be the second tight end. There's no reason for Mayer to be playing a lot. It's 8th season in the league. He's only 78. Just put Taylor in. So Sanat and Taylor will be my tight ends. Nolan will be my left tackle. Will Campbell will be the backup. Jacobs will back him up. Campbell's going to be like a main backup. As of right now, Campbell's going to be my starting left guard because McCree is hurt. So as of right now, Campbell's going to step in there. Oh, I got to change his number. Hold on. I got to change his number. Damn it. Center's going to be Knox like usual. Campbell is good at every position. So, but I don't know if he's good enough to really start or commit to. So we'll see. Connerly, Brackens. I'm putting Brackens over Briggs. I'm putting Howard over Morrison. So just because they played together and they were on the team last year, and these other two guys are rookies. Same defensive tackles, Bartlett, Knowles, Claiborne. This guy's the one that I drafted, the fucking Latin guy. Just made him Johnny Mitchell. But he looks like he might be good, so we'll see what happens. But same defensive tackles. Reynolds is now my new number one kind of bane of everything linebacker, like the sub linebackers. He's my new number one. It was Wallace, but now Reynolds is my main guy. Jones, the guy that I drafted, is going into the Sam. I did cut Knight, number 47, who I have had for years. Buchanan will be backing him up there. Wallace, this is the guy Perez that I drafted. I just made him Mike Smith. Cheeseburger cut me off on the highway today, so if you don't get that joke, sorry. But yeah, the rookie will be kind of coming in and backing up. He's going to be good. I think this guy here is going to be real good. Allen will be the Will again. Same corners, Malone, Baker, Amos, Sandstrom, Valentine, and then Knox will get playing time if there's injuries. Guy that I drafted, DeJean with Falk, and Wakefield with Hickman. I moved him over to strong safety. So Other than that, kick returner is going to be Knox and Spellman. And third down back, everything's the same. Slot receiver is going to be Fullerton. I'm going to try that, see how that goes. And he just catches everything, that guy. And yeah, sub linebackers will be Reynolds and Wallace, and then Allen. But Reynolds is number 1. And the slot corner's Amos again. So anyway, if I play week 1, I'll see you on week 1.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Gotta get revenge on the champs. I can't believe this team won the Super Bowl.
On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Purdy off the play fake. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. In motion goes the tight end. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing here, Purdy. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully not. Nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Let's go.
On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a St. Louis first down.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Gravity Lions.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. Throw left side complete. That's Bowman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Nice.
At the Niners' 14.
Daniels looking to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Ready.
Charbonnet. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Again, it's Charbonnet. And this time he's in for the touchdown. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that one a long 11-play drive. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Now Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's good for a St. Louis first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake. Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Daniels. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Charbonnet. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead. even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job. And
now a hit and a loose football. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
51, the rookie is smashing on fucking special teams.
Take
Jesus.
it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
it's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Purdy looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Ricky Pearsall. Incomplete. Trevin Wallace there defensively.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Purdy. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Fielded at the 20. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They've been off to the races already. A 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action. Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Cougar 19. Ready.
To the air goes Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
17-0 our score after one. St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a fourth down coming up. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the, oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there, 46 yards. And the 49ers take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So that an unexpected, a very unexpected way to draw closer, but draw closer they do on the blocked field goal return.
We always talk about needing that spark from the special teams when you're down on the scoreboard. They gave them one there, and now the special teams understands they are important.
Now the extra point.
For the extra point.
And it's 17-7.
Makes the score
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, last time that a little bit of a special teams breakdown, that field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. Second down.
It's now second and 10.
To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
St. Louis, first down. First and 10 at the 48.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
On first and 10, it's Charbonnet. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll set up a screen to Charbonnet. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
It's a gain of 8. And a St. Louis first down.
They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And a St. Louis first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Get it.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one too low.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bulls are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A 10-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll throw right away. A quick throw there is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Another 49er first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Brooks. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jonathan Brooks, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Off play action. Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a St. Louis.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He finds his man. Complete. It's Bowman. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Okay, ready.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready. Go.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A drive that time of 6 plays. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
It's so educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Get set. Get set. Ready, team. What's up? Up, B.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Summers. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Outside. Ready, team. Watch out. Play. Stay with him.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Delayed game. Offense.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Get set. Get set.
Back to throw, Purdy. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. Now Purdy. Underneath, caught by Anderson, the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Purdy from the gun. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now third and
a big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime is upon us. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
Down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Another St. Louis first down. A gain of 16 yards. And the St. Louis.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
They're right down here looking for 6. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Let's go now.
The 49ers 5-yard
Moving
line.
like trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bulls take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Get set, get set. Ready, touch.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. 30 now to throw off the play action. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy from the gun on third down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Up. 22.
Out of the gun, Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Purdy now to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
In the end zone.
On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go now.
First down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here's Daniels. Going for a right side here, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Come on, set. Viking 18, let's go.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he stopped immediately there. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Go.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Now Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bulls have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And San Francisco gets set to go here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 38-yard line.
A handoff running left, Brooks. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go. McKee. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Purdy looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Get set, get set.
Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the 49er first down.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set.
At the 7-yard line.
18, up.
Back to throw. Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. From 6 yards away. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
49ers 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bulls offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Throwing now is Daniels. He'll try and he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And on now is the punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And here's Rodgers on the return. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy will get this into the hands of Ayuk. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Throw out wide is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Purdy off the play fake. Now he's going to step up and run. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchdown. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
To throw is Daniels. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19.
And they'll go right back to Wright. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
A pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Purdy. Even Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stopped short of the 30. The Niners on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Purdy. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 22. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that on your center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team?
I'm getting fucking tired of this shit. Let me tell you what I do. Weekly strategy. This week I've got two things on for block shedding for my defensive linemen. All they do is get blocked. They stand there and get stood up. There's no fucking pressure ever. Ever since I've had this fucking team, there's no pressure. No fucking pressure. Right? I've got 4 things on my defensive backs for my corners. Stacked 4 different things, and it's all like one-on-one coverages, coverage against fucking break-ins and breakouts and all kind of shit. Bro, I can't fucking get to the quarterback and no one's ever fucking covered. And if I call a cover 3 or 4, they just become fucking retarded and don't cover anyone.
That you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brooks.
My God, my 95 safety can't even cover our running. This is ridiculous. They just hand themselves shit constantly. Constantly. It doesn't matter what I call. It literally doesn't matter what I call.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
He's standing there burping a baby. There's no fucking pressure. None. Doesn't matter who my ends are. Doesn't fucking matter. He stands there and just waits for someone to get open. There's no fucking pressure. Look at this. Nothing.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And he returns this to the 22. The Bulls offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for our visitors, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. Now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.